Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lexi. I'm a licensed esthetician in Pennsylvania, and today I'm going to do a bunch of random shit because I don't have clients. So I'm going to wax my brows, my lip, I'm going to tint my brows, and then I'm also going to wax my underarms and my Brazilian. Obviously, I'm not going to show you my Brazilian. I don't think that YouTube would like that very much. Yeah, I'm a little scared to wax my Brazilian because it's a little long. The hair's a little long, so I'm a little scared, but let's get to it, I guess. Okay, we're gonna get started with my Brazilian because I'm terrified to wax myself right now because it's been a while. It's been a while. And I know I haven't done a Brazilian wax chat in a while either, so we're gonna do one today. Also, if there are any like spots on my head you can see that don't have hair, or you can tell that it's thin, I know it's annoying that I like talk about it in every video, but like I have alopecia, okay? So you don't need to be rude and bring up the fact that I have bald spots because I fucking know, okay? Yeah, it sucks to have alopecia, but you know what? We deal with it, we're good. But what should we talk about today? How about the fact that I feel like a lot of people are like really slow right now because of inflation, and by inflation I mean like corporate greed. So for example, today I did have a full day, but last minute people moved, people canceled, and so now today I literally have 4 people. So I already did 3 of them. My last one's at 4 o'clock. My first 3 were at 11:30, 12, and 1. So I did have a last minute like walk-in for a full back, which was super random. But yeah, I'm not busy today, and I guess like that's kind of normal like for right now. Like I don't think December was like that good for us last year either. Because I mean, you know, everyone is shopping for their family for the holidays. Because I mean, it's not just Christmas that's in December. There's other holidays that people celebrate. And then there's New Year's, and obviously this year is going to be a little bit different as well because there is inflation happening. So, oh God, this is going to hurt so bad. Okay. Yikes. Oh, I messed that strip up when I pulled it, so I can't show you the roots. I'll have to do it for a different one. But anyways, like I'm not slow enough that like I'm worried about paying my bills or anything. Like I'm definitely still plenty busy. I'm just not as busy as I would like to be, or as busy as I can be right now. And right now I think is a really good time to obviously implement paid ads if you can, or like just deals, whether that be deals on gift cards or deals on services, because like everyone's always looking for a deal. And oh, there's some good roots for you. Do you see that? I can't tell if you can like actually tell. It's on me. Come on. But anyways, yeah, do you see how like long those are? Do you see those roots? Oh God. But yes, people are looking for a deal. And like right now I'm running a special for powder brows. Even though I just started, and I did a select few people for $150. But normally regular price would be $400. And so for the month of December, I'm doing a deal for, I did a few for $250 too. I kind of changed it up. I thought I was gonna do $250, but then I decided to do $300 instead. So I have a paid ad out there on Instagram right now for $300 powder brows instead of $400. And I've definitely gotten interest from that. I've had a few people book from that. So that ad already paid for itself because over a month I'm paying, I think it's $150, like $5 a day. And so it's already paying for itself. If you make a good enough deal and a more, I can't talk. If you make like an eye-catching deal that people are gonna pay attention to, then people will pay attention to it. People will book it because it got their attention. I don't know about like facials. I feel like facials, depending on your market, are very hard, I feel like, to get people in for. Unless you show results and stuff like that. Like facials are pretty hard to bring people in for. Then again, I never really like advertised that much for them because I never cared to do them. But yes, they can be trickier to bring people in for. Like because they typically are more expensive as well. So that's more money people are spending. But I did notice also if you have Vagaro, they have a new feature now where you can have people pay over time, kind of like Afterpay, which is really nice. I don't know if I'll utilize that or not. Vagaro is offering that now. I don't know if other payment processing companies are doing that as well. Like I don't know if Square has that or Gloss Genius, but Vagaro now has that as an option. I feel like honestly, like Vagaro can be expensive, yes, but I feel like it has the most features, you get the most bang for your buck when it comes to Vagaro. So I don't know, I think that it is like the best booking site, and it's pretty easy to navigate too. Like from a consumer standpoint, I feel like it's easy for people to book, it's easy for people to reschedule. I just have to do it. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh my God. I don't even think I waited that many weeks. Normally I wax myself every 3 weeks, and I think this is only 4, and my hair is like long. I don't know why I have to be a freaking hairy beast over here, but such is life, I guess. Here we go. There's another one. Woo! Woo, baby, that hurts. Almost done here. I'm gonna finish this up and then we will, what's that word? We'll continue, I guess, whenever, we'll reconvene. That's the word I was looking for. We'll reconvene whenever I'm about to wax my brows and lip. All right, Brazilian is done, so now we're going to tackle my eyebrows. I just need to trim them. I'm gonna tint them. And honestly, like there's really not a whole lot of hair I need to like wax. So I'll probably just do like my unibrow, and then I'm gonna do my lip as well. I just use Clean Sweep from Relax and Wax, which is the wax brand that I use. And then I specifically didn't wear makeup today because I knew I was gonna be doing all of this stuff because, yeah, I'm not busy, so. Although I feel like this doesn't really like remove like oil. So like, I feel like this cleanser, like even when I dry the skin, whenever I apply wax like all around the brow, I just feel like it doesn't like adhere. Like it doesn't really like get rid of all of the like oil. So then whenever I go to apply the wax, it doesn't really like adhere that well. I'm gonna use super sanitary. I'm gonna use my arm to dry it, but that was a lot of wax. I didn't need to use that much. But I hate doing my lip. It hurts so bad. So whenever you do your lip, you want to do opposite direction first. And that kind of lifts up all of the small, like thin hairs. And then when you go back in, as I'm eating wax, when you go back in, you can get all of them. So, ouch. I don't know if it'll like show up how like all the little hairs on there, because it always wants to focus on me. Like if I could go away, will it like focus? No, not really. All right, so then I'm gonna do the other side. I overlap a lot. Oh God. Okay. Get wax strings everywhere whenever I do this to myself. I overlap a lot, like over the middle, because the middle has a lot of really difficult, like if you have a lot of peach fuzz, that's where a lot of the difficult hairs are. So I try to make sure that I go over it a couple of times. Oh my God. Oh, those little itty bitty hairs. Then after that, I go this direction. And another thing I like to do, I use the stick with the wax that's left over on it to lift up the edge of the strip. Now we're gonna do this side, overlapping the middle again, overlapping the Cupid's bow. And then a lot of really small hairs hide in the corner of the mouth, so you want to make sure that you really get in there. My nose is running. But do you see? This is the only time I would use my phone camera to wax my brows, because I'm only doing the middle. I would actually look in a regular mirror if I was doing like the underneath, because like knowing me, I would just end up fucking ripping off half my eyebrow, and that would be terrible. There we go, there's that. I always like to go up and down on my unibrow, because I feel like I always have like tough hair in the middle here. And I am using hard wax, so I can go over the face more than just once. I know like usually with soft wax, you should only go over an area one time. On the face at least. I know you can go over the spot on like the body more than once with soft wax, but with the face, you should probably only do it once. There we go. Yeah, there's a bunch of hairs on there. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to trim my eyebrows. Well, first, before I make up my tint, I'll show you what I'm using. So I'm using the Nick Townsend, which I'm just using this up because I switched to hair pearl, but I'm using the Nick Townsend eyebrow and lash dye. I'm using the shade Mahogany, which is like it's a dark ass brown, okay. And then obviously the same developer. And it's equal parts. So I'm gonna mix that up I'm going to apply it and we'll show you, this is the before. And then I'll show you the after. But yeah, we'll be back. Here is the tint applied, and then I'm gonna let that sit on for probably like 10 minutes, and then I will show you the after. All right, friends, this is what they look like after the tint. It's been 10 minutes. But yeah, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.